Hey guys, today's August 17th, Saturday. My name is TL. I'm a full-time cryptocurrency trader. Let's get right into Bitcoin so we can figure out what's going on. Sorry I couldn't upload yesterday. I've been outside all day, and when I'm outside, I don't like to trade because I'm not able to manage fully. So it seems like this trend line is supporting much stronger than I thought it would. I was expecting a breakout, but really hasn't happened yet. So 9,800 is holding well. So right now, in terms of Elliot wave, I have two scenarios, right? This is the bullish one, which is highly not likely in my opinion. But if you can see, if I draw a line at the bottom of this point, we haven't really failed here. Can you see that? It may have retraced like 99%, but it hasn't really failed. So if this is not a failure, then we still have a chance of attempting another wave 5. But of course, I don't think this is likely. But if this structure fails, then it'll happen over here when it touches 9,100. Then this whole structure here becomes a failure, X. That means we're going to have to figure out another, ABC here, like that. Or if ABC is finishing up, that part we don't know until we have more waves to figure out the correct Elliott wave structure. So as of right now, bullish scenario is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where we get wave 5 in this structure trending above this trend line. So if this trend line breaks, then this whole structure here pretty much becomes a failure, and we're going to aim for another ABC, or even a bigger ABC is possible too. That we must wait and figure out. Elliott wave is always about waiting until the pattern finishes so that we can read it correctly. If there are times where you're not able to read Elliott wave correctly, then it might be best to wait it out for you to get more information to be able to read it correctly. And I remember someone was asking me about this shortcut bar. If you want to make the shortcut bar right here, all you gotta do is go to whatever you want to use, and if you go to the right, there's these stars. It says add to favorites. You just click them, and it adds into your shortcut bar. I used to use the shortcuts a lot when I used to learn charting on TradingView, but I no longer use TradingView for charting anymore because I just use the chart that's provided by the platform. But if you put all the tools that you need into a shortcut, it becomes really easy to grab whatever you need. So let me go into 1 hour and see if I can identify this structure right here more carefully. This is an ABC in my opinion, no doubt. So this whole structure is either an A or an ABC. And if that's the case, yeah. Okay, got it. So this is an A in here and an ABC. And we have a B here. And this is my C wave right here. And it reads 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's possible. So this will be my bullish count of Elliot wave. I can start considering the bearish count once we break our support of 9,800. If 9,800 support fails, then I'll start thinking about the bearish scenario of Elliot wave. But until then, I am more bullish on Bitcoin. I'm talking in terms of Elliot wave. I like to read Elliot wave more bullishly. I'm not saying that the chart is bullish, but I'm just saying that the Elliot wave looks more bullish. If I just consider this area. Now if I look at this whole structure, all the way from back here, then I say Elliot wave is still bearish. But then again, we haven't failed here. So right now it's really 50-50. It's very simple, guys. I don't plan on trading this right now. Maybe I'll consider shorting this at the fail of this trend line, or I'll consider shorting this here. And if you guys remember me from saying that 10,300 was our support, which now becomes a resistance, 10,300, and we're pretty much stuck in this area. So I like to see a clear breakout of this range, either go downward or upwards. Right now it's 50-50. I don't see any confluence to play a setup. So I'm gonna create a setup at this 12,000 range for a short. This is a very critical resistance. It's very obvious to me. And if this trend line breaks, we're definitely going to see 9,000 once again. I can't believe this is all that's been doing for the past 2 days when I haven't been watching the chart. Let's be patient, guys. Right now it's not a good time to trade. See, if you look at this candle action here, this bearish candle, it should have pushed the price down a little bit. It should have caused this support to fail. And I was expecting the price to hit 9,000 already, but we didn't. Which might make it a little bit more bullish, but in terms of just straight up looking at the chart, it's there's no high probability positions to play. It's 50-50. So I'm going to wait this one out and see what we get later today. But right now, the most probable play is catching a long somewhere in this region, because if we're able to break above 10,300, with power, we can easily target anywhere in between 0.5 to 618 Fibonacci, which is this region. But as of right now, I'm not seeing any good setups. So just wait this one out, guys. Trading is not about trying to find a trade every day. It's always about waiting for the right time to play a good high probability position. Resistance 12,000, support this trend line. Obviously, if this trend line fails, then 9100 we will have some kind of action here, but 9100 can fail as well. Anything can fail. Supports and resistance, they're meant to fail at one point. So always keep that in mind. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.